What's the deal, man? Top of the top, man. I wanted to, bless y'all with some more good game, man. So get right into it, man. Today I want to talk about mate selection and structure and the whole dynamic surrounding that. You know what I'm saying? Family structure. You know what I'm saying? We as a people definitely got to do better when it comes to mate selection or who you choose to procreate with, because obviously if you have a child with someone, you're gonna have to deal with them long term, however long it takes y'all to co-parent that child and stuff like that. A lot of times we choose a mate based off of surface value, you know what I'm saying, instead of actually who the person is, you know what I mean? So it's like, before you decide to lay down with somebody unprotected, you need to know who they is. You know what I mean? Because you can be sleeping with a person and then have a kid with them, and then not even really know who they are. You know what I mean? You really don't know a person. I'm talking about like from the dynamics of like the opposite sex. You really don't know a person unless you done live with them for a couple years. Not we've been dating and stuff like that. I'm talking about live with them. Because I think it was Chris Rock or somebody said, like, man, you got to love the crust of a motherfucker. Like, when they first wake up, you know what I mean? You got to love everything about that person, you know what I'm saying? And you really get to know a person when you share the same roof, you know what I'm saying, with the person, you know what I'm saying, when you see that person at the end of every day, at the beginning of every single day, you know what I mean? Because that duo, the dynamics of that duo, it'll be a reflection of your children. And yes, it's important that you keep that union together as you raise that child, you know what I mean? Because it is more beneficial to the child for y'all to keep that union together, I'm not saying things don't happen, you know what I mean? Because, you hear the old saying like, oh man, well, we're just going to stick it out and stay together for the kids. That's not good either, because if y'all stand together and y'all don't really love each other, the kids, they can pick up on that energy as well. So we definitely got to do better with our mate selection, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody told me when I was real young, don't trust a fat ass in a smile. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand it when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? But now in hindsight, I'm looking, I'm like, man, he was right. Because, a lot of women that are flaunting and, you know what I'm saying, exposing themselves on social media and all these different things and stuff like that, man, they seeking attention, unnecessary attention. You know what I mean? You want to find a woman that's more conservative, got her stuff together, still sexy but classy, you know what I'm saying? Having more self-control and self-dignity. And ladies, when you're looking for a man, yeah, okay, he got this and all the flashy and all that type of stuff though, but what's his diet like? You know what I'm saying? What's his long-term goals? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta really know a person before you really procreate, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you looking for a woman, it's like, does she have a relationship with her father? Does she have a relationship with her mother? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, you're looking for a man, like, how does he treat his mother? Does he have a relationship with his mother? And vice versa, what's his relationship with his father? Did he have a father that's really show him how to be a man? Or is he a man that's looking for a woman that's going to take care of him? Or is he a provider? These are the things you need to be looking at before you lay down with somebody unprotected and call yourself trying to procreate, you know what I mean, with someone. And I just feel like as time passes and the generations go on, that we're doing less screening and vetting, you know what I'm saying? We're doing less and less of that, you know what I mean? It's just all about what can you do for me right now, or how it looks like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like people starting relationships with people for the gram, just how I look on the surface. But you know what I mean? Like, I see it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got sports cars and jewelry and all type of shit, and taking trips and pictures and all of this stuff, making it look all good for the gram. But shit, you got roaches. Y'all got roaches at home. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no food in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Your kids need tutors and lacking and struggling in certain areas, but y'all, you know what I mean, putting on this persona, you know what I mean? So it's just like, when you come together with somebody, y'all gotta, at all times, y'all need to be worried about bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Forget what everybody else think. Who cares what, you know what I mean? It's like, it's to the point now, it's like, I don't even care. I don't even care what you look like. I mean, obviously, I want you to be, you know, somewhat presentable, but at the same time, it's about your mind. It's about that mind. Who they are as a person. Can you see yourself with this person 20 years from now? Because think about it, man. Back in the day, our elders, they were staying together 60 years. 60 years. And I'm not saying that to say that they didn't have problems and stuff like that, but men, it's in our nature. I'm gonna just be honest, man. It's in men's nature to be with other women. So when a man is only with one woman, he's going against nature. He, on the surface, he's gonna be like, okay, nah, you know, I only need one woman and all that type of stuff, but it's something in him that knows that he's supposed to be with other women. But we're in a society now to where men and women are in competition with each other, and he can do it, I can do it, and stuff like that. No. This is why when men was going off and having other families and doing all the stuff like that, these women, they would still stand to these men because they understood that these men were high value, or, you know what I mean, in layman's terms, they were high value men, you know what I'm saying? And these men were still loving these people. If a man is going off and having relations with other women, that doesn't mean that he does not love you. If a woman is doing it, that's a totally different thing. There are certain things that men are good at or are needed for. There are certain things that women are good at and are needed for. You know what I mean? It's almost like people only want equal rights when it's convenient for them. And we live in a society that women, they want equal rights, and they want, when it's convenient, and they want all the benefits of being a man, but don't want any of the responsibility and accountability. I'm seeing stuff, you know what I mean, on social media where they want DNA tests to be mandatory when you have a child. It should be. Because if a man is messing with a group of women, they all know that they're pregnant by that one man. But if a woman is letting different men inside of her, she has no idea who the father of that child is. It's important. It would be important to get a DNA test when you have children, when you procreating people, especially when you don't know the person. Oh yeah, we've been messing around. Oh, y'all been messing around, or y'all been living together. You've been, you know what I'm saying? You know who this person is. I done seen women having kids with niggas and they don't even know the nigga's last name. You think I'm bullshit? I see that shit in the hood all the time, man. Like, okay, you pregnant by whoop-de-whoop and this and that, but you don't know the nigga's last name? Or ain't never even been to his house, or you don't know that he got his real family at home, but you over there pregnant mom just because of how he look on the outside. And he got a nice car, oh, he smell good, oh, he might got something. I might be able to get him on child support on the back end. We got to get out of that, man. We got to get out of that. We got to get out of that competition and all the fighting and you know what I mean? Because, and fellas, you know that woman, that's not your enemy. She shouldn't be your enemy. You got man. You got all these niggas talking about fuck these hoes and all that type of shit, though, but they out there kicking it with niggas all day. I don't want to hang with niggas all day. I want to build something with somebody solid. You know what I mean? But when it all boils down to, we got to build that structure, man, and the dynamics of the relationship, you know what I mean, to set an example for the next generation. Because if you... If your son or your daughter see you being promiscuous, you know what I'm saying, as a woman and stuff like that, what do you think they're gonna do? We at fault because we tolerate it. We put up with it. That's why they feel like it's okay. If we stop tolerating all that stuff like that, man, that'll put an end to it. But it's becoming the norm, and we gotta change that. But all right, man, let me get up out of here, man. I'm over here about to get in traffic, man. Y'all be safe, man. Peace.